to Coochiemudlo Island. Normally we're travelling around in our 2004 Mercedes Sprinter, but at the moment, if you're a regular watcher, you'll know that we're rebuilding it. So it's half usable, it's almost there. But while Tim's away this week, I thought I'd take you on a little adventure. We're relaxed by some water. We set a mission to walk around the island. We catch some sun. Go on mysterious treks through some bush. And we go for a swim. But of course, it comes with its dramas. I get lost on the smallest island. Can you believe this, guys? I have lost my phone. Welcome to our channel, The Sand Van. Good morning, everyone. So, as you know, Tim is away again. So the van is stalled. But don't worry, I'm taking you somewhere cool today. But the problem I have discovered is I don't know how to use the drone. Now, Tim is our main pilot. So he's given me a quick rundown this morning. I lie, I have done it once in a chinchilla episode many months ago, maybe a year ago now. And, you know, it was a quick fly over, fly back. But I want to try some stuff. So hopefully I can pull it off for you guys. But firstly, I have got to put all this stuff in this little bag and be able to carry it around all day. So I'm trying to limit my stuff I'm taking, and it's just hard with one person sometimes. So today we're heading off to Coochiemudlo Island. I don't even know how to pack anymore. Right, we are off. So Coochiemudlo is an island just off Brisbane, off the Victoria Point jetty, the Victoria Point shoreline. So we're headed there right now. It is a 45-minute drive out there, and I used to go there as a little kid, but I don't remember much of it, so I'm excited to revisit. It looks like a beautiful day, and it's going to be really hot. It's going to be it's going to be definitely in its 30s. I would say it's going to hit about 35 today, so it's going to be good to get into the water and check out this little island. So it appears there's a bit of a parking problem at Victoria Point. I've had to park maybe 2k away from the ferry. So that is a bit of a problem. Luckily I'm not scared of a bit of walking, but honestly the parking, there's cars absolutely everywhere, and on the streets there's restrictions. So on this street there's 2-hour parking restriction, and on the street I was just on was 4-hour parking restriction, and I found a street that had no parking restriction, so but I have to walk for a couple of k to the boat, but oh well, get my exercise in, eh? There are certainly some beautiful homes here along the water's edge, and there's a few little kiosks and coffee shops and stuff just as you come up to the jetty, so if you're waiting for a ferry, pretty good. Looks like I've arrived on time for the 10 o'clock ferry, and there's not one for an hour after that, so good timing finding a park. So tickets are purchased on board, and looks like they are $6 per adult per trip, so that'll be $12 to get over there today. So that was a very short ride. It was actually 7 minutes, and it was very slow. But first impressions, gorgeous. I do believe I've turned right. I've come off the ferry and I've turned right. And I think I'm going to go on a walk first because it's the morning and it's a little bit cooler than it will be this afternoon. So there's a wetlands here this direction, which I've heard a lot about. So I'm going to go down there and have a bit of a walk. But I do believe you can actually walk around the entire island. It's actually only about 5k. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll put the number up here. But yeah, I think that is correct. So I just want to find somewhere a bit more secluded. That beach was really busy because it was just off the ferry, so I reckon we can walk to another one. Believe this, guys, I have lost my phone. I've literally been here for 5 minutes and it's not anywhere. I'm gonna go back and retrace my steps. I found it. Luckily, thank you to, I just want to give a shout out to Apple. When I was walking back to retrace my steps, I'm out of breath now because I had to run. It told me that my Apple phone was no longer near me. I'm like, well, if I've just walked away from it, that means it must be back where I was. So I came back here, and when you probably see the footage here actually, when if I actually got it, when I bent forward to check the water, it fell out of my pocket. So it's wet, but it's I've got it back. Right, back to a scheduled program. So here we are at the Melaleuca wetlands. That's how you pronounce it. I will not try and say the original name or the traditional name because I will likely screw that up. But I think it'd be a nice walk. It's nice and shady. It's a bit hot today in the sun. If I'm going to be on the beach, I'm going to be swimming. So let's go for a walk through here and check this little walk out. I am seeing a lot of no dogs allowed signs here, so no dogs allowed on the beach, no dogs allowed in the conservation area, and I think there is a dog beach here, but I'm glad I didn't bring the little fella because I'd be a little bit restricted, and besides it's way too hot for him. Anyway, I did see a dog on the ferry, so they're allowed on the ferry, and he wasn't muzzled. Last time I went on the ferry, he had to be muzzled. And here's a photo of him here. He hated it. They kept him quiet. Looks like too there's a lot of there's little plaques around everywhere telling you what's around the area, what wildlife. That's really interesting to see as well. It's very, I still say this place is very touristy. Just take a little break. No, while these shoes, I remember these shoes we bought at the Caravan and Camping Show. They're good for water, which is why I wore them today. But if you're coming to a place like this to walk in the bush, you get stoned in them. So, do you hear that? What was that? Anyway, as I was saying, you get stones in them. So while they're good for going in the water and the beach and stuff, if you're going to places where you need to walk in the bush, I need to get the stones out somehow. Because they're pushing into the bottom of it, because there actually is no sole, so they're actually pushing into the bottom of my foot. Let me just find a stick. Ugh. It's a lot of drama today. I've been here 5 minutes. Well, I've been here an hour. Wow. I have been here for 45 minutes. So far, I've lost my phone, got stones in my shoe, and it's hot, and a broken nail. Right, let's continue on. I'm rock free. It's such a nice contrast to have a bushwalk and to have it lined by the ocean. So nice. It's so different to mountains like we used to be doing. Just stepped out from that wetlands. Gorgeous beach. And I thought maybe while the sun's out, beautiful light, maybe I might take the drone up. Now don't laugh. I have only ever done this once, as I've said. So yes, I'll set you up so you can laugh at me. I'm probably just a shadow to you there, but bear with me. I need some shade. So I think I'm going to take it off from this because I don't want to get sand on the blades. So I need the controller, the drone obviously. Lucky I didn't actually lose my phone because I need it to fly this. I failed! I've had to call Tim! And he's not there. Do you know what? I think there is sand in there from when I dropped it in the water with the sand. Give me 5. So it looks like that definitely is the problem. I've just tried to, because I've got a charger with me as well, so I just tried to charge it with the cable. Nah, no go. So I'm going to fix that when I get home, but I actually brought a spare phone. This is an old phone I had, and I always bring it in case of emergencies, and it takes fantastic photos. It's a Google phone, and I brought it just for the photos, but if I connect the internet from my phone, because I don't have a SIM card in there, I should be able to fly the drone with it. Not just a pretty face, guys. Not just a pretty face. Technology is not my friend. The goal today is to actually walk around the entire island. I just gave up on the drone in the end. I think I need to clean out my phone, as I probably said. So I'm going to go to a cafe and see if they have Wi-Fi so I can download the app from the App Store. Well, not the App Store, the DJI website, which they said you have to do for Androids. Ugh. Anyway, back to the island. It is such a gorgeous day today. Everyone's out boating and fishing, and no one's out walking, but that's because it's hot. But it looks like there's so many like secluded beaches around the area. So you could like park here and it's no one's around you. You can go for a nice swim, which we will do soon. But I believe there's a few more beaches around the other side. So this is a bit rocky. It's not really a beach. It's a viewing area if you want to chill out, but I really want a nice beach like we were before. But I just want to walk around a bit further before I stop. Looks like a lot of fallen old trees here. I'm not sure. I think they actually call this the tree cemetery. Let me look this up. Right guys, I think it's time to get in the water. It is very hot and I've been walking quite a bit in the sun and trying to work out drones, and you can't see me. Where can you see me? Where's the sun? Oh, it's up here in the sky. I might just hop in the water for a bit just to cool off. It is stinking hot. I think this is the perfect spot for a break. I didn't bring a towel. I figured I didn't have room for it and I didn't want to cut one around, so this sun will dry me off in no time, so I'm not too worried. But that water, I would say it's about 24 degrees. Like normally I'm shivering and I can't get in. Even when we were in Tasmania, I couldn't get into the hot pools because it was too cold. Or was it too warm? No, I was freezing. I couldn't get in. But that water is just spectacular, and what a gorgeous day. I think it's about 35 though. Okay,
I think we have to go because there's mangroves around. There's lots of mozzies, and even I'm only spotted 2, but I'm very prone to getting bitten, so I might move on and see what's around the other side. Looks like there's lots of places to sit and have a picnic, and right next to the water's edge, easy access to the beach. And I'm just walking along a little road here that has permanent residents and beautiful houses. I wonder how much they're going for. It looks a bit mangrovey around here, and it's got a cement footpath, but I think around the outside where the beach is, I think it's all mangroves, and I can't actually walk around there, so this is why this is in place. But I might just stop and check on a map to make sure I'm not going inland, because I want to go around and make sure I'm going the right direction. I mean, you can't get lost. How tiny is this island? I've hit some houses, so I want to check that map now, I think. Okay, it looks like I am going the right way. I'll just show you the map here. You can see I'm the blue dot, and I'm see how it fans out? That's where I'm going. And if I go through here, because I came around this way, that's where I sat and had a swim. This is where I lost my phone. So here, if we just keep going down this road, because I can't go around here, it's marsh. If I go down this road, it'll bring me down to this area, which is what I want to get to. Let's get going. Tell you what though, what a great place to live. I mean, it'd be a great base for future travels if you just, you know, lived on an island and then just go on the ferry, take your car on the barge. Oh, there's a butterfly. And start your travels, come back here and chill. But because Brisbane is only, I would even say 40 minutes away to Brisbane City. It's a 7-minute ferry back over, plus a 40-minute drive to the city. And if you like the hustle and bustle sometimes, but like to chill, what a perfect place. From that man mowing his lawn, I haven't seen another person do this, what I'm doing, walking around the island. I'm starting to think I'm a little bit nuts doing it in this heat. But I'm enjoying it. It's nice, and personally, I find it nicer than like chilling out on the beach, because I just don't want to be sitting in the sun for that amount of time, and I have to get my steps up. I'm on a challenge to get 10,000 steps a day. So this gets my steps up as well, and I get to see the entire island. But I thought I would see more people like come in the other direction, you know, and do the old no one. Not a soul. Oh dear, what did I get myself into? Oh, looks like there's a golf club. Can't be that big, surely. My goodness. Welcome to Coochie Golfing. There are 2 holes. It appears that I've hit the end of the line, because this is just a golf club at the end here. So I have to look at my map. Only I could get lost in an island this small. Mr. Street. I didn't walk far, it's just up here, but yeah. Oh my days. I need a navigator. Right, this is the street I missed here. So I've got to walk through suburbia just to get to the beach, the dog beach, which I can see on the other side. Nice to see like the red dirt here, and when you look up, beautiful ocean and sand and beach. So good. Oh, it does not appear that I can get down there. Looks like I'm gonna have to walk a bit further around to get back on the beach. What a debacle. Oh well, more steps for me. I just really want to get back into the water again. Actually, I really want to have some food. So, mission now, I've almost walked around the island. Mission now is to get some food. I reckon I'll be able to get down there. So I don't want to keep walking on the tarmac. So, let's get this a go. I may end up with more rocks in my shoe, but you know, you win some, you lose some, eh? Looks like I've made it back, and it's a dog beach, so hooray! You can see behind me there's a car barge coming over. You can bring your car over here. It's limited ferries though, and I'm unsure of the price, but I'll look that up and put it on the screen for you. But it's good to know that you can bring your car to and from the island if you need to, but the whole thing is walkable. I don't think there's any need. I'm back where I started from, and I can tell you that it's very packed. There's people everywhere, dogs everywhere. I much prefer the other side of the island. It was, as you can see from my footage, there was absolutely nobody around there. And the only good thing about this side is dogs are allowed. And there's also a yellow and red and yellow flags that you can swim in between. Not that there's a surf, but it's good for people who can't swim. Let's get something to eat. And would you know it? There's a cafe. Of course I see this when I get back. This is how to walk around the island. There's information that would be useful a few hours ago. Well, it was a very nice lunch. I had a veggie burger. It was the only vegetarian thing on the menu. Still nice. So I've plugged in my phone, and I think, and you'll know, because you would have already seen. Does it work again? I'm going to try the drone again. But I have to get back to that spot that I was originally at, because there's kids galore around here. I mean, they're screaming. Back to the spot where I lost my phone. Yes, anyway, I'm going to try and launch the drone from here. It's a bit quieter and away from people, because you're supposed to be away from people. I've got instructions from Tim. And looks perfect. Take two. Oh, I think we got it. Oh no. It goes in and out. Do I trust it to fly up there though? What if it loses signal when I'm up there? Oh, we got it! It's backward, but we got it. Woo! Yes! She flew! I'm so pleased I got that to fly, but it's not very good. I'm so sorry. I'm not very good at it. It's normally Tim who is our pilot, so I just need to take a couple of breaths. So I might pack up my stuff and while my heart settles and head back to the mainland now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little trip around Coochiemudlo Island. It was very enjoyable for me, and apart from my little hiccups, it's a beautiful day, really tranquil, really nice to get into the water, really nice for some peace and quiet, and just a really chill day. And I got my steps in. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And we will continue on with our build next week. Tim will be back and it'll be all hands on deck. See you then. Back and forward, there's going to be all of this today. But of course, But of course, it helps I put it in reverse.